every step of the way. Lose weight and look great with semaglutide and the GLP Elite program from Red Mountain Weight Loss. Learn more and sign up to get...
We're almost here, Bubba.
You as a person, and not just a number to them.
Today's you guys do pictures in the morning, or when's the pictures? When they do them? You don't know. Last year, when did they do them? In the before recess, right? Before everyone gets all dirty. After recess. Oh, man.
Here in this exciting breakthrough using cellular therapies. They've got tens of thousands of out there.
Remember, you gotta go walk to Mimi's house today, okay?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Just reminding you.
Well, don't.
Don't? What if you forget?
She texted me.
Okay. Alright. I didn't know she texted you.
This is some barbecue chicken, and then there's the neighbors with their chickens. You know, just kind of, I guess, show them who's boss.
There you go. The bag there, put it together, otherwise your life might be in danger.
I love that image of you eating a burger, a cheeseburger at the old Relevant Radio student parking lot. I can just see you. Sounds like a wonderful way to celebrate the National Cheeseburger Day.
All right, Bubba. I love you, okay? You have a good day.
For sure. All right, thanks again. We always have so much to be grateful for.
Bye. Thank you. Say bye to your brother, Riley. So just dropping off my son at school, guys. Morning. I was gonna say, what's something you want to accomplish before the year ends? Man, that's a good question. I want to before the year ends. I want to before the year ends, I'd like to buy a new car. What about you? What about you, Plaid Boy? What's up, Stumpy? I salute you, brother. You getting those punches in the gym? I hope so, Stumpy. Yeah. So, yeah, by my Barry Michaels, professional boxer, is coming to our gym. Nice. Is he gonna train, or what is he gonna do at the gym? Are you gonna train him? Are you gonna spar him? What's gonna happen with that, Stumps? Before the year ends, I would like to self-actualize. What does that mean, self-actualize? What's up, bro? What's up? My thoughts on everything. I salute you, brother. Wishing all you guys a good morning, good start to your guys' day. Professional boxer in the 60s. Oh, so is he a trainer now, Stumpy? Or, bro, where are you going? I just dropped off my son and at school. Now I'm heading back to the house. That's where I'm going. Headed back home, guys. Headed back home, and on my way home, I like to chop it up, give advice, get advice, just talk about what's on my mind. That's what I like to do. Yeah. What about you? My thoughts on everything. What's your agenda for today? Today, I'm tongue-tied. What's your agenda for the day? What do you got planned? Let's go ahead and do a time check. We'll go ahead and start off with California. California, 5:18. A lot of people still sleeping. Most of the kids still sleeping. Still early in California, still dark. Arizona, 6:16. No, he retired. In Arizona, 6:16, people are getting up, starting their days. Texas, 7:18, where I'm at. Just dropped off my son on my way back to the office. New York, 8:18. So everybody's already started school. Everybody's at work. They've pretty much started their day. That's the quick time check. If you guys can give me a time check where you guys are from, if I didn't name off one of the areas, please tell me the area you're from, and let's get a time check. Let's get a time check. But yes, sir. Playing rugby, nice. Stay active, man. Stay active. If you want to stay young, that's the secret to staying young, guys. Active sports, good energy, good vibration, positivity, pure intentions. If you want to stay young, that's what you got to do. That's the routine. My boxing YouTube, James Stumpy Griffin Boxing Profile 3. Yes, sir, Stumpy. I'm gonna make sure I watch it. Hopefully, you get some footage of what's that guy's name? The pro boxer you said? Barry Michaels. Sounds like do you know rugby? I know what rugby is, but I haven't played it. In the United States, they do play rugby, but it's not a big sport out here. You must be from like Australia or like UK or something like that, right? Yeah, I'm not a rugby player. Right now, I to be honest, I don't really play any sports. Only activity I do is my little workouts in the morning, and then when I walk my dog. That's about it. That's what happens when you turn 40 and you have 2 kids. You don't have time for sports. Actually, that's gonna be that's one of the things I want to get accomplished by the end of the year. I want to join some sort of community or sports team or club, and I want to get very active. How's that? That sounds like I want to accomplish that by the end of the year. Yes, I know rugby. I know the sport rugby. I know what it is, but I'm just saying, like, over here where I'm at, they don't fancy it. It's not their favorite. They'd rather watch American football or American basketball or American baseball. American baseball. Your son play Roblox? Yeah, my son does play Roblox. Yeah. Yes, sir. Plays Call of Duty, Modern Warfare. Yeah, he's a Roblox player. He sure is. I have a 10-year-old son and a 2-month-old son. 10-year-old he's on that PlayStation all day. As soon as he gets home, he's glued to that thing. Yeah, he's glued to it. I want to say I was the same way when I was a kid, but I wasn't. It was as I got older into my later teens that I got stuck to the computer. Yeah. So I'm hoping everyone's having a good start to their day. I hope everyone had a good day yesterday. Let's start this morning off on the right foot. If there's any, bro, I will add him. Nice. His name is Gunner. But what do you guys want to talk about? If you guys don't have any topics that you guys want to talk about, I'll kind of just let you guys know what's going on and what I did yesterday. Yo, Mr. Lopez. Andre. What's up, brother? How you doing? I hope you're doing good today, brother. Good to see you again, brother. Good to see you guys. Thank you. If you guys can give me give me a like and a subscribe, I appreciate that. What do you guys want to talk about? What do you guys have on your mind? I know a lot of you guys are on your way to school. A lot of you guys are on your way to work. So let me see if I can make this entertaining for you guys. I know you guys like to hear about grief and oh look, it's a full moon. I noticed that last night it was a full moon. I took a minute to bask in the moon. From what I understand, every time there's a new moon, it's a new cycle, right? And it's all about energy, man. It's all about energy. I'm not even going to. How's Riley? Riley's doing good. Riley's in the back right here. Look, Riley's chilling. She's chilling. We just dropped off Gunner at school, and now we're headed back home. We're headed back home to the office. So far, so good. The day has been a pretty decent day. Yesterday was a hectic day, man. It was a stressful day, man. Stressful. Everything was going good until about 11 o'clock in the afternoon, and after that, it's just everything started going downhill. I started getting a headache, and I was very irritated, and just things weren't going my way. I'm just hoping maybe today things will turn around a little bit. Take it day by day. What did it say? Full moon? Yeah, the freaks come out at night. That's freaks come out at night. The freaks come out at night. Yeah, I know that song. But yeah, that's what they say about the full moon. That's why they have the werewolf comes out during the full moon. The freaks. I don't know why how they came up with that. What's the meaning in the history about the freaks come out at when the moon comes out? Yeah, not 100% sure. There's a fire truck in front of me with its lights on. I'm gonna cruise behind it so I can get a freeway. Yeah. So yeah, yesterday was a pretty hectic day for me. Real stressful. Today's another day. Start fresh. Let's go ahead and give thanks today. If you guys haven't given thanks, go ahead and name off 2 or 3. Let's do 5 things that we're grateful for, right? This is gonna start the energy for your day, right? So I'll start it off. I am grateful for my parents. I am grateful for my family. I'm grateful for my wife. I'm grateful for both my sons. I'm grateful for my brothers. I'm grateful for my dog Riley. I'm grateful to be alive, and I'm grateful for another day, and I'm grateful to be here to share with you guys. I recommend just saying those things, saying a couple of things that you're grateful for, because it will help your day. Trust me. It's because it's more light. Nice. Yeah, it's a scientific proven that you do this continuously. If you look it up, there's a Japanese science project that they did, and they had 2 cups of water, right? 1 cup of water every morning. They went and said, "Hey, you're ugly and stupid," right? And they just talked to it. And then the other cup, they went to it and said, "Hey, how you doing? Good morning. I love you." Whatever. After 7 days, right? This cup had like mildew and black stuff in it. The one that you were saying bad stuff to. And then the cup that they were saying good things to, it was still pure. It was still water. So, there is actually scientific proven facts. Also, our body is made of atoms, which is energy. You know what I mean? What we put out, what we reflect is what we're gonna get back. That's why it's very important to, like I say all the time, to treat others how you want to be treated. Treat others how you'd want them to treat your mother, how you want them to treat your father, how you'd like to be treated, man. That's why it's very important. But everybody, to each their own. Everybody does their own thing. Everybody, however they live their life. Some people have to learn the hard way. They have to do you know, things and hit the wall, hit rock bottom before they change. Like me, I had to learn the hard way, and that's why I'm here to help some not go the hard way, you know. But some people have to learn the hard way. I had a, you know, I had a rough childhood. You know, I went to jail, I went to prison, I did drugs, and it took me a long time to realize, you know, and I still battle myself every day, you know. I've been sober since 2015, but every day is a battle, you know, a battle between myself. My thoughts on everything. Yes, sir. But what about you guys? What do you guys want to talk about? What's new? What's trending? What's everybody talking about? Give me some news. Give me some current events. Anybody? What do you guys got on your mind? Me, I'm always thinking about the same thing, man. Always thinking about my family and how to better my family. Right now, I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place, trying to figure out things and trying to make ends meet. Like I said, every day is a battle. Every day is a battle, and I'm just trying to figure it out. You know, I'm just trying to put the puzzles together. You know, I believe I was talking about this yesterday, but I don't know if there's like some sort of balance, right? Where you can have both, where you can have family and money and be happy, right? Because it's that balance is very hard, right? In my life right now, I have a lot of blessings, and I'm grateful for a lot of things, but at the same time, I'm not truly happy, and I'm not doing so great. So I wonder if there's some sort of balance where I can be financially stable and be happy, you know. I haven't been able to figure out one or the other, right? I figured out how to make a bunch of money, but I'm not happy. And then I figured out how to have a little bit of money but be happy, you know. So that's what I've been trying to figure out, bro. Just want some canes later, play some video games. You got work. I'm a used PTO. Yeah, I got it for sure. For sure, Christian. Chavez. I send my love, bro. I send my love to the Chavez family. To wherever you're at. I hope you have a good day. Yes, sir. But that's what I battle myself every day, right? I think about my son, and I am grateful for the things he has, but I'm thinking about in high school and after high school and stuff like that, and those things start to beat me up. I know he's good right now. He has everything he needs. He has everything, you know what I mean? He has a good mother. He has a good father. He has good grandparents. And then I have my son that's 2 months old. I'm thinking about him. I'm thinking about, man, next month I'm gonna have to pay for daycare. Call Ryan. Who's Ryan? You feed your GSD raw? I feed my GSD in the morning. I feed my GSD just straight kibble, and then at night I feed it twice. And then at night I give her like, I'll give you an example of what I fed her last night. She had broccoli, sweet potato, chicken gizzards, chicken foot, bone broth, and a cup of kibble. So in the morning she just eats kibble, just a small 1 cup, and then for dinner she has a bigger meal. And like I said, every day is different. Sometimes I'll give her salmon out the can. All depends, but that's what. Is kibble switch, bro, to raw, bro? My GSD is strive. Yeah, I agree. I agree. It's just very expensive, the raw diet. to do it every day, it costs, you know. I'm looking at her meals just as it is, and it's a couple bucks a day, and that adds up, especially if you're gonna have a dog for 15 years. But that's a whole nother topic. Yeah, yesterday she had, this morning, all she had was one cup of kibble. That's it. And then dinner, she has the bigger one. You know, she has her broccoli, her sweet potato. It's all sweet potato cut up into cubes, microwaved, and then chicken gizzards raw, chicken hearts raw, and chicken foot raw. So it's a 50-50. I use primary patties. Cost me $250 a month. Not gonna lie, it's expensive. Yeah, it's expensive. And every time I go to In-N-Out, I get a pup patty. Every time I go to Starbucks, I get a pup cup. Yeah, it adds up, man. It adds up. $250 on patties, huh? What do the patties consist of? Is it ground beef? Man, it's so good. Oh, and I'm sorry. Every morning I do 1 cup of kibble and I crack an egg. I'm sorry, I said just a cup of kibble. No, every morning she has 1 egg and a cup of kibble. That's her breakfast. And as it is, like, man, it's expensive. It adds up. It adds up. Like you said, $250 for 15 years. $250 a month for 15 years. That's like a car payment. There's like a car payment. What is she eating back there? She's eating the seatbelt. Riley, don't eat the seatbelt, mama. She's in her first heat cycle right now. She's about to be 6 months old next week, but she hit her first heat cycle. But my GSD is 100 pounds and protection trained dog. Oh wow. Yeah, my GSD right now is only, I think we weighed her 2 weeks ago. She was 52 pounds. And she will be 6 months next week. So I hope she doesn't get 100 pounds. I hope she stays between like 50 to 80 pounds, maybe. Man, that's a big dog. Yeah. That's a big dog, 100 pounds. Wow. Wow. I was thinking about training for protection too, but I wanted my dog to be a cuddler. I wanted to cuddle with my dog. I wanted to sleep in the bed with my dog, cause I know if I oh shit. I know if I trained it or went that route as far as protection, I'd probably be a little less cuddler, right? I'm not sure. Let me know, tinfoil. Is that how it works? Yeah, tinfoiler. Yeah, 100 pounds. I can only imagine. That's double my dog. That's 2 of my dogs. 100 pounds. Yeah, that means double of what she eats now. I can only imagine. I hear you. My fiance here too. Lemo. Yeah. This is my first big dog. I've always had small dogs, right? This is my first big dog. My wife was the opposite. My wife had nothing but big dogs, and then when she met me, that was her first small dog. I was always under the impression that smaller dogs had more personality, right? I don't know why I thought that or where I got that, but somebody put in the back of my mind that smaller dogs had more personality, and so that's why I always stuck to a smaller dog breed. Now that I see and now that I own a large dog, German Shepherd, man, I don't think I would ever switch. I don't think I'd ever switch back to a small dog breed, you know? But yeah, just my humble opinion. You know, I used to have you guys are gonna probably laugh, but I used to have a Yorkshire Terrier. And then before that, I had a bully. And then before that, I had a pug. I had some small. And then I had a Pomeranian. So all my dogs were like itty bitty rat dogs in the past. This was my first large dog. My wife's had bigger dogs. She had a pit bull mastiff. She had a Weimaraner. She's had bigger dogs. I hear you. Yeah. I guess, and to be honest, this dog's done a lot for me as far as my mental health. I don't want to go into too much detail about my personal life, but this dog came into my life at the right time. Let's just say that. Nah, man, I love small dogs too, actually. I should have gotten one instead of a big one. It'd be a pain, laugh out loud. I love him. Yeah, I guess. But with the small dog, you can't like cuddle, right? You only can you can't really cuddle, right? You only can like hold it and cradle it, right? And then I wanted a dog to grow up with my son, right? My son's 10 years old. So I wanted my son to have like that big dog, I wanted to be that boy and his dog, you know what I mean? Like my son and his dog. Really? Yeah, she's in heat. She's in heat. And there's dogs outside. So give it a second. I'll let the dog walk by. But yeah, for sure. I totally agree. I mean, I guess it depends. If you have a smaller house, you wouldn't be able to have a bigger dog, right? If you had a difference, right? Maybe it was just time for hey. Maybe it was just time for change for me. And I changed it up a little bit. Let's get in. In. Yeah, she's trying to go out. Play with dog. Let's go. Let me take it to the backyard and make my coat. Yeah. I love small dogs too, bro. Don't get me wrong. I love small dogs too. Let me make some coffee. Let's turn on the news though. But yeah, appreciate what you did there, Tinfoil Hat, man. How you diverted the conversation to something more. Ooh, e-collar? I haven't tried that one yet. I've only done the chain collar, the choke collar. I haven't done the e-collar yet. Not quite yet. But she's pretty good. I can't complain. Look, she gets home and then she knows what to do. She's doing she knows, She's smart. So, did you look into silver investing yet? Yeah, bro. I do have silver. I got a couple silver coins, and yeah, I do agree about the silver. It's precious metals, and they're starting to use silver in more things than before, right? Kind of because gold. We don't have as much. We're using gold more, so it's not as available. So now they're starting to switch over to silver, and I agree. Silver is gonna. Yeah. Sorry, guys. Trying to find YouTube trade. One second, guys. So what's on the agenda for today, guys? I'm gonna make some coffee and I'm gonna head up into the office. Let me know if you guys want to join me. If not, I will just shut down the stream. You're lucky, bro. My wife and I are about to try for a kid, and I want a boy. I got 2 boys, man.
Hundreds of weekly coupons to add up to.
I'm be honest with you. On this child, I was trying for a girl, man. I was trying for a girl, but it didn't work out. It didn't work out like that. It did not work out. But nonetheless, I am blessed, bro. I have nothing to complain about. I love my son. I think he is. I think he's gonna be a daddy's boy. My first son.
This is 5640.
My first son was a mama's boy. But yeah. For sure. I'm trying to find a spot. Okay, that's good right there. Yeah, he's a mama's boy for sure. But either or, man. When it took a tinfoil hat. Don't feel upset, bro. It took me and my wife 10 years to have our second child. That's why there's a 10-year difference between my son, my first son, and my second son. It took us 10 years, brother. So don't feel bad, bro. Do not feel bad. Do not feel bad, brother.
All right, let's move on.
I think when I feel that when the guy upstairs or whoever you believe in says that it's time for you and your partner to have, then I feel that they know when that's supposed to happen. I feel that. But also, you guys, yeah, you're right. God will, yeah. You just might not be, it might not just be that time right now, you know? That's all it is. It just, he wants you to go through a couple things first before all that, you know what I mean? It's not that he doesn't want you to have one, it's just that it's not the time right now. Probably thinks that you need some more training, or you need to go through a couple more things, or I don't know. I don't have the answer for you, brother, but I can tell you that it's for a reason, and just keep your intentions pure, and you'll be good, man. I can tell you what. As soon as I started getting sober, things started to change, things like that. But yeah, man, yeah, life is good, can't complain. Making my little espresso, getting ready to hit the charts. You know, whoa. That was pretty loud. What were you addicted to? Man, it's a long story. What was I addicted to, or how did it start? I was ultimately addicted to heroin, right? I injected heroin for 12 years, right? But it all started in high school. Because I started smoking marijuana, and then I got in trouble, and I went to juvenile hall, and I ended up becoming on probation, so they started drug testing me. So I stopped smoking marijuana because it would come up in your chest for 30 days, so I moved on to harder drugs, right, that would come out of your system within 2 or 3 days, so I'd be able to pass the drug test. So from the early age of 16, I tried methamphetamine from the first time, and then slowly I upgraded, and then eventually at the age of 18, I started injecting heroin, And then I became sober in 2015. So from 12 years, for about 12 years, I was injecting heroin. Yeah. Yes, sir. For 12 years. Yeah. And man, it's sad, right? It's so sad, right? I had to go to prison. I had a lot of things had to happen to me. A lot of things had to happen to me before I changed and all that, man. But I was addicted to heroin, guys. I had an opiate addiction. You know, it is what it is. Yeah, it's good that you're off, bro. Never go back to that BS. I have a brother that I introduced to weed, and his ass went off. Yeah, I got 4 brothers, brother. I got 4 brothers. They're all. That's why I moved from Texas. Moved from California to Texas because I didn't want my son to be in that environment. I got 4 brothers that are still in the streets. You know, they smoke this crystal. They smoke the Prertty. They smoke the blues. They run the streets and they steal, man. They panhandle. They you know, they do what they gotta do to make their ends meet, man. Yeah. Yeah, I smoke marijuana too. Actually, I'm gonna go smoke a bowl right now. I'm gonna go smoke a bowl before I go into the office. But yeah, I've been sober off of chemicals since 2015. I haven't touched a foreign substance since that day. Since that day. But yeah, since that day I haven't. 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. Yeah, it's the garage. It's my garage. It's my workbench. It's the stuff that I can't bring in the house, that I'm not allowed to have in the house. So it stays out here. This is my secret place. No children allowed. Adults only. All right. Let's go. Let's start this day. Let's hit the office.
Versus, small cap.
Actually, let me get my dog in the house.
It's just not. It's not giving me the path that would really sustain new all-time highs out of the S&P. We'll see if that changes today.
And I can't stop them, seriously. Yeah, you can't stop them, bro. When somebody's addicted, I'm gonna tell you something, right? When somebody's addicted, nobody can help them, right? Nobody can help them. The only person that can help them is themselves, right? There's no jail. There's no my dog's in heat. If you guys are wondering, there's no amount of jail. There's no amount of rehab. Nothing. None of that will help, right? The only thing that will help somebody, right, is themselves. That's it. That's the only person that can help is themselves, man. That's the only person that can help themselves. And if you're not willing to help yourself, then it sucks. It sucks, man. And that's just a vicious cycle, right? This is just a vicious cycle of drug addiction and all that stuff, man. All of that stuff. Can't stop them. No, we can't, brother. We cannot stop them. No, we can't. There's nothing we can do. It sucks. I love them with all my heart. But at the end of the day, there's nothing we can do, brother. There's not a dang thing we can do. It sucks. It truly does. It truly does, and it truly hurts my heart. But I've come to find out that you can't go around trying to save everybody. You gotta worry about yourself sometimes. And as selfish as that sounds, that's just what you gotta do sometimes. It sucks. It truly sucks. But
You need your team, but she's lost in emails. She's consumed by a doc. You lose them for hours every day, but not Pam. With Grammarly's AI, she
let's see what we got here. So what you guys want to look at? What you guys want me to go over? What you guys want to chop it up and talk about? Do me a favor, guys. Leave me a like if you guys can. I'd highly appreciate it. Let's see what time the data comes out.
I'm on a whole nother level. I'm in you. You think you fucking with me, boy? You tweaking. Ready for work. Maybe I be driving yourself. I be cruising.
Do you seek alpha? Do you seek alpha? What is that? Do I seek alpha? I'm not sure what that means. Brother, explain more, please. Do I seek alpha? Do I seek alpha? Yes, I seek alpha. I'm not sure what that means. Do I seek alpha? Do I seek alpha? Do I seek alpha? I'm not sure what that means, brother. Can you explain a little more? Do I seek alpha? My brother-in-law uses for day trading alpha. I'm not sure. Alpha Capital. Yeah, I know what Alpha Capital is. No, I don't use it. It took me a second to figure out what you're saying. Yeah, Alpha Capital. No, I don't use it. I don't use it. I use other tools. I mean other. What are you doing over there? What are you doing? I was eating something.
With Reliance Flex Your Credit's electricity plan, get ready to enjoy summer in a big way. Your 2 highest use days are free every week. And you get $200 in bonus bill credit. Reliance, official energy provider of the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah. I think you mean Alpha Capital Group. I'm pretty sure that's what you mean, brother. Yeah, it's an analyzer website. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Yes, sir. They give you their top picks. Right, Alpha Capital Group. That's what it's called. I know exactly what it is. Yes. Alrighty. Go ahead.
I'm inspired by a lot of different things. I'm inspired by music, I'm inspired by art, beauty. Art has been all different.
Did you start with Think or Swim, like fake money thing? That? Yeah. But my brother-in-law bought a house. Like, yeah, 100%. Start off with Top Step, brother. What is Top Step? Let me show you. Go to Top Step, and it only costs $50 to start, right? Watch YouTubes on Top Step, and they'll explain to you a little better what Top Step is about, right? But I highly recommend joining if you're looking into trading, and I can teach you, brother. But you have to get the basics down first, right? And I'm gonna give you some websites to look at, and some websites I recommend, right? Yeah. It's fake money, right? It's fake money until you pass the test. Once you pass their test and they feel that they can trust you and you have the skill, then it becomes real money. But yes, it's fake money until you pass. Think about it. You think they're just gonna give somebody money to trade? No. They want you to pass the combine, right? Yeah. Topstep.com and ApexFunding.com. It's so you pass the test, right? It's very hard to pass the test, right? It took me like 15 times to pass the test. Yeah, it took me like 15 times. So 15 times 50, right? Instead of putting 5,000 or 30,000 or 50,000 and losing that 15 times, right? Not sure if that makes sense. But that's what I would do. You know, I've been doing it for a long time, brother. So it takes a while. You know. Yeah, it's more of anything. It's a mental game, brother. It's a mental game, right? And if you're not good with your mental, then it's probably not a good idea to try trading. And you're gonna have to fall. When I say fall, I'm talking about you're gonna lose money if you do it without guidance. Okay, so we have 15 minutes before the market. I'll be right back.
while she listened to my music, nigga. How you wanna do this? It was cold as shit. I was beating down your girl with a golden fist, and I think you noticed it. Yeah, cause she close to you. You finna like.
Think scaling your AI pilots is hard? Think again. With Watson X, you can deploy AI across any environment. Above the clouds and on lots of clouds.
Get together. They are a dynamic duo. They do some great trading, and they really make a little bit of money. All right, Hogue. With that, we're going to take a short break. I'll meet you over by the water. Meet you by the water cooler, as Edwin would say. We'll catch you guys in just a few minutes.
8 minutes. 8 minutes.
Prime Day Deal Days is coming October 8th and 9th with exclusive savings just for Prime members.
Let's get into our routine. So this morning, or today, we had building permits at 8:30 Eastern. At 10:30, so an hour into the market today, we'll have our crude oil inventories. And then at 2 p.m. Eastern time, we will have our federal fund rate, our FOMC economic projections, our FOMC statement, and our FOMC press conference. Okay? This will be the biggest portion of the day. So we'll see what happens all during the initial market movement. Again, keep in mind, crude oil inventory at 10:30 Eastern. So with that, because there's news and anything before there is, half size or quarter size, and even then, but it doesn't really, the fact that we have that FOMC today is half size or quarter size. Now there may be like an initial move that happens, and we're starting to kind of see it here, close to this resistance area, right? So before it was support for us, right? We do this the other day. It was support for us. We bounced off of here and pushed up. We tested our all-time highs and broke out for a little bit. And came right back underneath. Once we got back underneath this 564, we see in the pre-market that it's been serving some really strong resistance for us. And then, but we can also see on the support side of things, we dropped this may happen, hopefully, in the first candle, you may get some type of movement. And then, what I would be looking for, I don't want to get in right at 564 because that's where we have our resistance. So I'm going to target 564 about 25. I give myself about 25 cent at that from where I see that resistance. So that's what I'm looking for today for the long or the short on the S&P. Okay. Again, you may have this on the first candle, and like I said, there's that initial move. Same thing here, right? Remember when you drew these lines the other day? You're at resistance, you're at support, you can start using different colors. So, you're at a resistance level, you're at a support level, right? This is like the very one of the less thing, right? We always go with this. We have candle movement, we have some stuff like this, down, here. If I'm over here, do I want to buy calls? The answer is no, right? Because I have resistance here, and historically, this area is a sign of resistance. So what I need to happen is break first before I look to get in calls or break it and retest, right? Same thing here on the put. We're down here. This is not where I want to buy a put yet. Okay. Ideally, actually, this is maybe where I want to buy a call if this holds and this pushes right back up. But today we started close to resistance, so the initial move is what? Coming down. And now we're getting close to support. So if somebody took this first candle, this is where they may want to trim and cover some. Okay. And see what happens if we break it and continue on. If we break it and continue on, that's where I want to jump in this particular trade. And then ride the wave maybe down to the next support level, which the question is, okay, well, where's the next support level? Well, we can see here at 560. You can see here at 561.5, we have really strong support. Right? So then I would say, okay, well, if this breaks 562.75 into this 561.5, do I have enough to make some profit? Right? The answer is absolutely. So that's what I'm looking for. See if we get that. Now, the same thing's going to apply to that NASDAQ. Very similar. Right? We're starting close to resistance. Right? Here's our resistance level. Starting close to that resistance. It's actually a little bit closer, it's like right, but so we have our resistance level. We can see we have somewhat of a support right within this little zone right there. Okay. So I want obviously for that to break before I look to get in. And we have a couple of things here, so I'm going to be a little extra conservative today. I'm going to target 19,650 as my entry, which is also a support level that we've had in the past. So we'll see what happens as we get close to that. And then the resistance level, obviously, that's to break in order for me to want to go long. Now, another entry that you could take on the potential put, because this moves in 2020 increments, right? And we're at 700 right now. We're underneath that big one. We're underneath all of this. This could be an entry. This 680 to 700, or even this 665 right here. Right after another line right here. You can take an earlier entry once it breaks this. And riding into that support level, or that level that we have marked for our conservative entry, and then make some profit there. You get all your right? So that's the game plan for today. We'll see what happens as the market goes on. Now as we look at everything. As the market goes on, and then when we look across the board, you can see, we have Nvidia coming down, Apple's going up. I don't really care what Tesla does. Down a little bit. So again, if you want it to be a nice follow through, it's underneath the EMAs. If you are in it right as it gets to this little level, this is where I would cover some profit. But if you're not in, this is where I would look for a potential entry.
People with the Wells
And
Fargo
ride it
Active
into
Cash
the
Back
next
card
part
are
or the
because
next
they earn
part.
unlimited 10% cash back on purchases. Visit wellsfargo.com/activecash. Terms apply.
So decent move on the NASDAQ. Nvidia's dropping. So nice little move here on the NAS. Again, scan 20 points, all we're looking for. Nothing too crazy. Just base hit to start the day. First candle, nice decent close on it. Close on that 9, that 20, that 50, and before. We mentioned as we were doing the level, this could be a nice risk entry. I was even like, you can even be it now, technically, right? This one dropped it from 7 to 680 here, which is 20 points. Otherwise, you just wait for this one. And then go from 660, here we go. So this could be another entry here for you. Now you're looking for 10 points from here. So 680, we're about at 70, there's 10 points just right there. Okay. Essentially quick scalp trades. I would probably size these size down pretty small at this point. So literally just base hit just to get something a little bold. So, don't really like that Apple's going up, but Nvidia is dropping pretty decent, which that's what drove the NASDAQ. I don't like that the SPY is holding the level and pushing up. So the synergies aren't there, but again, it was enough to make like 10 or 20 points. Me personally, I did not trade. I'm not in. I told you guys on Tuesday when we did our live stream that I'm not going to trade. I did trade yesterday. I'm not going to trade today. May not even trade this week. Okay. That's just not my strength. But that's not to say there's not going to be a move. There's not going to be a potential to make points, which we currently see right here. And if the move is good, I'm going to be a bit sure. But not going into the Visionary at $60. Yeah, that was it. Just a quick little stuff, right? Just a nice little placement. But here we go with the United States. Okay, so S&P is pushed up there a little bit. Different chart than what we see with the NASDAQ. Different chart, so the NASDAQ is probably going to push up. 10 and 20 points, in and out. Do you think in and out? Good. Hey. $11 in, no trade. Again, don't forget there's crude oil news at an hour into the market today. I have seen updates that there is FOMC. It's kind of hit or miss. It's almost like 50-50. there are some days where like the first maybe hour there could be a move that's decent right before FOMC, so then you catch a move, whether that's a call or a put, and then it's like, okay, I don't need to trade FOMC. And then there's some days where the action just stays right within where it's been in the pre-market, not really moving anywhere. And you gotta wait for that FOMC. Premiums are high because today's FOMC. So people are expecting that they may announce rate cuts. And then even if they do, how's the market going to respond? That's where level that we had talked about right there. No. Literally right off of that. Apple. Nice little move this morning. If you guys are local, let's speak with do very second on Saturday. There's like thousands of people. So if you guys are local, maybe we can get together. NASDAQ is underneath the 9. Same thing with S&P. All this is happening underneath that 9 exponential moving average. Crossed up less than 4 while we're sitting here, let's just go over just different ways of looking at a chart and how you can pay this. So the initial thing is we have the resistance area. We have a resistance area up here. Okay. You can even see that we plateaued here multiple times in the market. Okay. So this is our resistance. And just like how we did the lines, resistance, support, we're close to resistance. So this is where I'm starting to hypothesize. The short puts are looking at S&P. Now the first candle on the NASDAQ was telling because it took up all of this activity, right? Now again, this is happening in the pre-market, but it took up all this activity within one candle, right? And it dropped all the way down to here. This is a really strong bearish candle. Super strong. Okay, a lot of volume. the sentiment, they're all in agreement with each other. That they wanted to, which makes sense because we were at that top. So I said there, you could enter here when it breaks this support level that we see here, right? So different color, right? So this is support. And then I even mentioned that even entering here, different color, even entering here, or even the break of this break, wasn't a bad, and isn't a bad idea either, because you could write it from here into this zone where we were looking to take that entry anyway. But because we see support here, and because you'll be getting it before it breaks that support, what I would do is, okay, this would be my entry, and then when it hits here, this is where I would trim and or get out. And all we were looking for was about a 10 to 20 point move. So from here, this is 690. Okay. From 690, our level that we were looking at to get in was 676. So that's a 14 point move. From right here, once it breaks the wick, into that support level that we had slash entry target that we were looking for. Alright. The other option to take the trade was once it did break, which happened right here, to look for a little trade, right? This went from 76 down to 68. Just about a 10-point move, right? This is what I'm telling you guys. Look for a quick 10 and 20 point move, right? Hey, not quite 10, but pretty close. Okay, so that's for the put side of things, right? There's two potential entries this morning. I have not traded, I'm not in. So entry 1 could be here, entry 2 could be here, or you got in right when it broke. Okay? Now, on the other side of things, you gotta remember there's people thinking different. There's always people thinking different. Well, if this was resistance for us, and this is where I went in for it, but if this is support for us, you can see that here in the pre-market, what may I start to want to think to do? Probably go in for calls, right? So if I was in the put, this is definitely a zone where I want to cover. Or I break it, right? Remember we talked about those floors, where it's like, okay, if I'm on the first floor, this is my resistance, but once I move past it, then this floor now became my support and holds me up, right? So that's where I look for, is for us to break a floor, and then now this should hold us there. That hasn't happened yet. Okay. So there could be people buying calls here, right? That's more of like my wife's style, is she'll wait and see candles kind of holding the support. We'll get a little confirmation, and then look for the move back to retest this high. And then you will look at it, okay, well, 690 into the 730, that's like 45, maybe I'll take that. So there's always different ways of looking at something. Me, how I'm looking at this right now, is that we've had multiple candles touch this line and it's rejected. And then now this is the move that we may be waiting for. But you want to see, right? You want to give it that 30-second to minute delay. Okay, that's that I added this here, giving it that pause, because this is what you don't want to happen. It comes down and retest that level, then there's a lot of buying pressure that comes in. There's a lot of buying pressure that just came in there and push it right back up. So you don't want to see. You want to see the opposite. If you're looking for a short, right? I want to see a lot of selling pressure come in and retest this support level that we have here on the current day, and then drive past it with enough volume sentiment, right, for us to go further down. Now, the other thing that I'm probably assuming why it's not going down is we have conflicting things with confluence still, right? So now that we look at the overall picture, and we can see another thing, this is why I was having to do, see apples up, so That doesn't look like it wants to be bearish. The market doesn't look bearish. And Nvidia is current, right? So Nvidia isn't down. Apple isn't down. And these are some of the biggest movers in the market. We do have Microsoft coming down. Tesla is the stepchild. Tesla's a big, right? So this may not even be the right time to take a put because there's not much from a confluence standpoint that makes sense for it. So all of that is what are things that I look at on a consistent basis, but every single moment I'm about to take a trade. This is the right time to take a trade. What's the confluence like? What's the value like? What's the overall sentiment like? What's the pressure like, right? Are we getting enough selling pressure for me to want to take a foot? All volume that becomes the next thing. Right? What's the volume? Is there enough interest at right now in this market? So, hope that helps you guys making decisions, being smart. And on days like today, where we know that there's going to be news, number one, within an hour of the day, we know that FOMC, everybody's going to be waiting today. Why risk it, right? Why risk trading this market open at all? Even though, yeah, okay, there's a couple of quick style trades you could have taken to make, you could have taken to make some big profit this morning. Why risk it though? Right? That's the next piece. Why look to take the trade? But then also why look to not take the trade. And those are, you don't want to overanalyze that too much because then you'll never trade. But you want to always kind of play that devil's advocate. Right? Because sometimes I don't see you from getting into a bad trade. And if it is something that you still decide to trade, even on a Tuesday, a crazy Tuesday like this, it's almost like a boxer going into a fight, right? I'm just gonna, I may shell up the first round and just throw a couple of jabs to fill the market out, maybe get a little victory, and then if I mistime it, the person counters and jabs me back or hits me with a straight, it's not gonna be good. I'm not gonna get knocked down. Jab, maybe I'll make a little bit of profit, or I'll jab and I'll get countered with a jab or a cross, which isn't enough to knock me down, and that's okay, right? I'm going to protect myself in this market, right? So exactly what I'm half size, very small size, for just base it, lower my exposure in the market right now. I'm not going to full size into anything. I mean, if I was trading today, I would even I would not full size until after FOMC. And even then, that's going to be crazy. So, like I said in the beginning of today, and this week, not looking to trade on here just to give insight, perspective, help you guys kind of be able to read your chart. See, it's bouncing up as Nvidia is pushing up here. Did I get my 2 miles in? Yes. Let's try to do 3 to 5.
Doesn't want to break. Probably gonna bounce it. Stay patient. We'll see. Nvidia's pushing up here. About to hit the HOB. lot of buyers here. A lot of buyers. Sellers don't have, it doesn't look like they have enough. But we will see. We shall wait and see.
Book recommendations. Obviously, College of Money is a good book. Atomic Habits is a good book. The Discipline Training. Those are like trading related books. The book I'm currently reading, I try to do about a book a week. Sometimes I'll get into a book a week. Book I'm reading right now is Comfort It's pretty good one. First book I mentioned was Psychology. Basically,
Doesn't want to break here. There's a lot of buyers here.
But sometimes I drink has different views on like if you're born in scarcity, you have like a scarcity mindset, and the person that's an abundant mindset. You gotta rewire your brain.
Ugly.
Alright, half an hour into the market. Make sure you're right now. Talked about earlier. So, but now here's the thing, right? If you're a reversal trader, this would be good because, again, right? Talk about getting a clip here. And as it gets supported, what you want to do is get the call and it came up. Obviously, that's not my style. That wouldn't work this morning. Well, if I pass my first call, but I'm taking the advice and sizing down on micros. So, yeah, you don't even have to do the regular minis, just do micro. More base hits. Just chop away at it. Again, probably going to be a game that there's nothing in the first hour, which kind of sucks. But it is what it is. Not every league's like this. Best way to reach profitability is 2-to-1 ratio and stay consistent eventually your exit. What are great leagues like? Well, dude, we've had leagues where like Monday you have like 100%. Tuesday, you lost another 50 to 100%. Wednesday, you had another 400%. Thursday, insane. And Friday is like almost 200%. So, we have had some pretty weeks.